turn 129, and we are about to settle Hawaii. We've also just about to jump into a heroic age, which is exciting. We've got 6 turns until that. So, as I pull my settler up into Hawaii, we're basically going to hold off for like 6 turns. That essentially means I can get Hicksonk Dracones, it means I can get a 4 population city, and then use Magnus and Monumentality to spam the rest of the islands. I'm also going to do my best to settle the North Island of New Zealand. There's a tiny little space here that'll annoy Coupe, and I can also settle onto this island as well. But we're playing Team America as Australia, which means we've got to go and invade and liberate aggressively, and to do that I'm going to need a little bit of a navy. So as my cities just finish their walls, because of course I've got the Limes card in, I will be picking up Divine Right. Now Divine Right gives me monarchy, monarchy gives me housing for walls, and eventually will give me diplomatic favour for Renaissance wars, which is an amazing thing for my diplomatic victory. Goodness me, words this evening. Diplomatic victories! Renaissance wars give you 2 favour per turn. But after I've got that sorted, I am going to be switching to maritime industries and basically building quadrireme after quadrireme. I am just about to unlock frigates, that is a good thing, but I have no niter, and as long as I don't have niter, I can just spam those ships like no one's business. There you go, the ships are going to be coming out there, that's good, and yes, I can be building settlers, but I think I would rather just like build some boats first for now. Like these cities are my highest production cities. We'll just give that a go for now. About 15 quadriremes or so. I can upgrade those and use the mercenaries policy to sort of double upgrade them and do them on the cheap effectively. That'll give me a huge frigate fleet that I can use to liberate the world, whether it wants to be liberated or not. Still though, that is but a plan. Let's see how it folds out. A military emergency against Kublai. That's exciting. It's the first act of liberalism that we can impose upon the world. Nice. Well, in order to vote that through, we've got to make sure that I've got a little bit of favour to do that. Iron and horses, well, these are just useless for me. Useless, I say. So we're going to get rid of those quickly. And I'm going to go into diplomatic favour. Now, you need 0 favour for 1 vote, 10 favour for 2 votes, and 30 favour for 3 votes. So if I just buy a bunch, I can get 3 votes in. I'd need 60 favour for 4 votes. I can't be bothered to buy that much. So we're just going to give it a go like that. Here it is. Military emergency. We've got all of our voting power here. 3 votes upwards. Let's see if it goes through. Well, I still have my favour, so no. Oh, 5-4. Oh, that was close. Alright. We tried, but it means that China have had their capital stolen, so that's quite exciting. It's over here in Xi'an, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. We might be able to aggressively liberate that sooner rather than later. Just keep an eye on this, by the way. 295 military strength. That's what I've got at the moment. You just watch that rocket upwards. As mentioned, this settler on Hawaii is just going to just wait. Oh, Mali, 281 gold. You are lucky, my friend, that I am playing a pacifist run today. I'm not going to be declaring joint wars just willy-nilly, so your 280 something gold per turn is safe for now. For now. I might change my mind later if I can find a liberation war that I can get in on a joint war. I'm just going to go for it because, you know, that's just what Australia does. Anyway, monarchies. Monarchies are generally better. Let's jump in with maritime industries. Fantastic. We've got natural philosophy. We have got ourselves serfdom. We've got ourselves a diplomatic league because I'm surely going to meet a city-state soon. And I've got 1 more card that I can put in. Urban planning for just like a tiny bit more production. Let's do it. I think that's probably a good move. Oh yeah, what a beautiful sight. Quadrireme, quadrireme, quadrireme. Just trust me. Trust me on this. I'm going to go up to mercenaries as quick as I can. And after that, I'm going to go for outback stations. And my settlement on New Zealand. Now, I don't need to wait for that one because that is, I believe, part of the same continent. Yes. So Hicksonk Dracones would not do a thing for me. Not a thing, I tell you. Terrible. Oh, look at that tile. 7 yield tile. Oh, there's an even better tile there. Holy moly. Alright then. Well, that's something. Get yourself a monument and then I think a harbour I mean, that's a pretty decent campus there. So let's get that harbour going and we can get the campus done shortly after. Lovely stuff. Oh, Norway thinks I've got a strong navy. Just you wait, Norway. Just you wait. I am about to absolutely factory out my quadriremes. Look at this production queue. Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. And it's a heroic age. This is my favourite point of the game. When you just go from dark to heroic immediately. I don't need Exodus of Evangelists. I haven't got a religion. So Monumentality, Hicks on Draconas, and Reformer Coinage. It is. Oh, yes. What is that coming over the hill? Is it a spy city? No. It's a new Hawaiian city. And a monster. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now, I'm going to switch over old Magnus. Actually, shall I just get a settler here quickly? Let's just check out the settler lens. And you can see suddenly, look, I can settle there. I can settle there with no loyalty issue at all. Does that mean that Coupe is in a dark age? It does, which means, hopefully... Yes! Oh, their cities are going to fall away from them. What about this one? Yes. What about this one? Yes. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay, their capital won't, but Coupe cities are going to fall away, which means building a navy is good, because Team Australia is going to be needed soon. So there's one settler I'm just going to kick out by Magnus quickly, and then I'm going to switch you to Hawaii. I've got 3 cities with your name on it. Going to switch over to veterancy quickly because I am starting to build a few harbours in random places. Well, I would be doing once my monuments have started, but that's okay for now. That's fine. Look at this. Rockhampton's going to be an amazing city. Oh yeah, already 13 production. You just wait. Buenos Aires, I think, is the city-state that I would like over everything, but I do have the card that gives me 2 envoys when I put someone down. That's good, so I'm going to save my envoys up now and just see if I can pounce on someone when they're ready. And here is mercenaries. 8 land combat units, you say? Okay, that's probably a few too many. I can't be bothered with that. Okay, Congo. Hello, Congo. Where are you? How are you? And why are you? Oh, Oriental Orthodoxy. Lovely. Oh, Madagascar appears to be pretty empty as well. Okay, that's something to keep an eye on. That might be space for Australia, as well as Antarctica. Oh my goodness, Team Australia with a base on Antarctica where I can liberate from. I love just the concept of that. The Aussies down under on Antarctica. Just like they sniffing the breeze. Oh, what's that? I smell freedom. Quick, quick, to the Aussie-mobile. 7 turns on that city. Okay, I'm building a couple of fleets now. Fleets worthy of Mordor. You can see I've got a couple of galleys just keeping Hawaii safe, but this one, nice. So 2 quadriremes and a galley with some more reinforcements on the way. And this little fleet, I've got 1, 2, 3 quadriremes, and as I said, there's more being produced every day. This is wonderful. Oh, I circumnavigated the world first, apparently. Nice. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Oh, and 30 gold trade routes. Oh, that's pretty decent. Why is India? Why have you suddenly got power? I wonder if they've met Cardiff. No, there isn't a harbour in this city. Oh my god, how far ahead is India? I knew they had some crazy science going on for quite a while. 258. 38 techs versus my 31. But they're all the way over here. So maybe they've gone to industrialization and into electricity maybe or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe electricity. Oh, interesting. Oh, suddenly found Mount Everest. Okay, cool. Why did I just discover that? I just got a huge bunch of visibility over India. Is it because... Oh yeah, open. Ah, is that what it is now? Here we go. Right, so I've now got open visibility with them so I can see a bit more of their capital. Oh, that's cool. Well, there we go. That's why are they doing so well, do we think? They have a little bit of Oriental Orthodoxy. What does Oriental Orthodoxy do, I wonder? Indulgences go to... okay, nothing particularly useful. Just a lot of campuses. I mean, are they even that good, campuses? 6 science. Oh, hang on. They're getting science from a lot of tiles here. That could be why. Oh, did they get the Etamantanki? They might have done, actually. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that might explain a lot. Fair enough. Here's my cheeky little city next to Coupe. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Now, the most important thing, is that this city has a +11 campus. Did you see that? I mean, look at that. 4 reefs, and it's breathtaking because it's in the middle of the sea. That's nuts. I love it. Let's get that monument up. Let's get the harbour up. You know what? I will put it there because I might be able to put a, what's it called? A water park on that tile, actually, before I forget. Let's just stick the water park down. That means the campus. And then I can do control. Let's just, what is it? Shift A? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Campus. Done. Oh, yeah. So, I've got mercenaries. More importantly, is there any Niter on the market? Yes, the Zulu. But that's quite expensive. 468. Okay. Okay. And why is that so expensive? And can I reduce it a little bit? Yeah, for 1 luxury, a little bit of gold and a little bit of favour, I can get that 40 Niter. Okay. I think it's worth it because now I can get rid of maritime industries. I can get rid of veterancy quickly. Do I do that? Let's get rid of urban planning instead. And I will instead go for, where is it? Professional army and retinues. That lets me promote all of my quadriremes into frigates at a fraction of the cost. And you can see this city by Coupe's land has already flipped. Lovely stuff. Now, I've got lots and lots of range around this city to attack it with quadriremes. That's good, and free cities traditionally have very, very little defense. This city's harder to get to, so I want there to be some frigates in this city, so I won't use all of my Niter, but saying that, I will use quite a lot of it. I'm just trying to think. If I just go to 1, 2, 3 to take that musket out, that's good. That stops me from having to worry about that, and I can go 1... let's go for 2. It's only 165 gold. 3. And open borders. Let's just see if I can sell my open borders a little bit. Oh, look at that. 50 gold for open borders. Another 33 gold. Another 17 gold. You see, every now and then you just need to go to the bank. It takes a little while. You can sell all of your open borders. Get some money. You know, people might be going through your land and just, like, you know, defiling it. But that's okay. There we go. Got 4 frigates now. Nice. I just need to let my economy recover. But now I have an absolute ton of frigates. Unfortunately, there is another musket that has just appeared in this city. And it does have medieval walls. So it's going to take a little bit of time for me to kill it. But I've got quite the Freedom Navy already. And this is a good opportunity to basically blood in quite a rookie navy with no military strength whatsoever. I don't have any of the promotions needed to make that into a sizable fleet, so we'll just sort of, I don't know, use these cities as a bit of a testing ground. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only need like 3 turns of this, and the city will be mine. It only lost my quadrireme 12 health on the counterattack because 3 cities have no range strength. Just is one of those things. Why? He really knows. And look, there you go. Target number 2 has appeared. Let's go. Freedom Navy! Coupe, my plans for settling Hawaii do not involve a settler for you. I'm doing that thing where I'm just very deliberately leaving my boats to hopefully stop them moving out of their eyesight. But, oh no. They're going to grab some of Hawaii. That's really annoying. Especially because I have sworn off violence this game. I am a liberator. And nothing more. Or nothing less. Portugal has, 366 gold per turn. Oh, Portugal. I can't tell you how strong that impulse is to go and steal all of your gold for war. But I shall not. I shall play fair. Yeah, it did not work at all. He just moved his settler right off that. And there it is there. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just going to wait for him to settle. And I'll settle on one of the other islands. It's fine. It's fine. It's a little annoying. But it's fine. I'm willing to share my land with Coupe Bro. As long as he lets me liberate things. Northwest, you say, with that storm? That's not a freedom storm. That's the opposite. That storm is waging the wars of oppression. It's lucky I can't shoot the storm, because I would. I absolutely would. And Coupe hasn't settled so far. Okay. Well, fine. We'll let them off for now, but I'm curious as to their intentions here. Yep, that seems to have swept across half of my navy. Oh, that's very annoying, but sure. Luckily, they all have bombardment upgrades like appearing this turn, so that's good. We've met Gaul. We might actually now be introducing ourselves to the European civs properly. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing Europe. It's just going to be an absolute car crash of like cities having been taken and lost and moved around and all these sort of things. Looking forward to it. Should be good fun. There's the military emergency. Yeah, you know, I'm going to let someone else... I'm going to let somebody else do it because I want to save my 30 favour. But, oh, look, Coupe, it seems to actually be moving off the territory. Okay, they've given up on Hawaii. I think probably me settling there has led to a huge loyalty issue for them, so they're choosing not to settle. But that's quite exciting. Can we get the rundown on this city this turn? I think we can, you know. I think we can. Nice. Okay, that means we can come in, and for the first time in the game, Team Australia, Liberation Army. There we go, 100 favour, we've given it back to Coupe. I'm not keeping anything myself, you know? I'm a peaceful son of a gun today. I'm playing fair, I'm playing properly, and more importantly, now that we've done some liberating, that's right, 100% modifier bonus in all of my cities for 10 turns. Oh, we thrive off that liberation. Oh yes, this is going to be great. As people ask me to be friends, I'm trying to remember to say no to all of them. Now, I want to be friendly with everybody, but I don't want to be locked into friends and alliances any more than I have to, because otherwise I can't get involved in things like this military emergency. I'm going to vote 3 times up on it. Let's see if we can get involved. Let's see if it can discover some of the map for me, because Texcoco is quite a cool little place. I think, yeah, look, we just discovered loads of the map. So, there we go, military emergency passed. We're in on it with the Aztecs, with the Mayans, with Bolivar, with Canada, with the Cree, with Brazil, with Mapuche, and with Coupe. Wow, so it's America versus the entirety of the American continent right now. That's quite entertaining, and it's given me visibility over much more of the map than I was on before. Now, Texcoco is... it's a difficult looking city actually. Whether or not I can actually help to take it is kind of a bit impossible. But I can move a galley into this little tile here that doesn't have any range defences, and I can sit a galley in their territory. Now by sitting my units in their territory, I get score, and it means if the AI do manage to take this city over, then I can just jump and leap onto the rewards, which should be quite handy. So, you know, I'm like a little parasite on this war, and I'm enjoying it. Might just take over Cardiff, actually. Cities receive power for all the harbour buildings in it. That should help to explore some, there we go, of Europe. I've just met Germany by doing that, I believe. You can see Norway is... Wow, Norway has totally taken over Britain. That's awesome. Gaul has taken over the continent. Well, you know what that means. There's a lot of liberating to do. We've got to seriously get building a fleet. Look at this desert tile. 2 culture, 2 faith. Let's stick an outback station on next to a pasture. Bam! This is what Australia does well. That is a nice Uluru tile. Oh yeah. Oh, I also finished the Warlord's Throne. That's quite handy. And I think I'm going to help myself. What would help me here? I haven't really got much faith coming in per turn, really. So extra spies? Extra spies will probably help intelligence agency. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that barb is massively frustrating where I was going to stick my city. I'm going to have to take a bit of a loyalty hit here, but you know what? It's worth it. It's my first settlement on Africa, and it's also next to the Singi. So, what's the loyalty looking like? Oh, it's not that bad, actually. Magnus will make it loyal. Perfect. I can start to get settlers on this little island as well. Let's get the monument going, ancient walls, and then I think... we'll just kind of wait for a second, but I think Madagascar is going to be a fantastic little colony for us. 2 more little cities in Hawaii. Hooray! Look at these 2. Beautiful places. Poland. Hello, Poland. It's actually an Aztec missionary doing all this scouting for me. Go, my friend, go. This is very useful. Ah yes, the reinforcements have now arrived. Actual frigates to come and help me liberate this city. Lovely stuff. As I just get my infrastructure up a little bit more, I don't need to race on an army. So Retinue's professional army, that can disappear for a second. Republican legacy, a bit more housing, a bit more amenities, that helps a lot. And I'm going to get equestrian orders. Now this one seems like a strange one to do, but I'm actually, those horses and iron, I'm selling that for quite a lot of money on the open market. It's one of my main sources of income, so I definitely want to keep on there. Gorgo we've met, and Tamiris. Hello friends, hello. I think that's the Aztec missionary, just again doing its thing. Very nice. You own Constantinople, and Poland owns Hungary. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What is the world doing? Australia is needed. We've got some liberating to do. Don't you worry, I am rushing towards diggers. We are going to be, we're going to be on our way. In the end, I did manage to grab the whole of Hawaii, which is quite entertaining. Kupe just sort of turned around and left, and now they're settlers all the way down here. Are they going for Australia? I mean, it'd be cool if they did go for Australia. I could have a little, like, desert hub trading city with them, but still. Look at this trade route. Food, production, 30 gold per ton. Yes. Yes. Oh, the gold is beginning to rack up now. You just wait until all of these harbours kick into action. I have a bunch of harbours on the way. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to taste great. Oh, it's just everything about it. Russia is not doing very well in this game. Dear oh dear. I think they've been stuck up in Novgorod. I was just holding on to this city because, quite frankly, I wanted to liberate it just as I was about to lose my, double production. But if Indonesia are throwing a caravel in there, I can't wait around. That city is now taken, and I've liberated it. For a second, I'm up to 300 favour now. Just before the next session, we have a little bit of voting power now. That's awesome. Oh yeah, and I forget, I can culture bomb on camps, can't I? Or pastures, sorry. Bam. Oh, that's quite fun. Yes. World Congress is in session, and being honest, it's a couple of more difficult ones, but I want to go for myself to have culture bombs. That'll be quite a good one, and people always go for +5 combat strength on military advisory. I'm going to go for ranged, because ranged often does get put through. I'm just going to put 6 votes on each. It's a little bit split as to where I think this is going to go, but that seems like it's gone well, to be fair. Yeah, perfect. People only voted once on each. People really don't care about this one, but I have culture bombs, and ranged units are now more powerful. Good, 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 good. Now hopefully those ranged units are going to mean that the Aztecs can fare a little bit more at Texcoco. I mean, it's unlikely to actually make a difference, to be fair, but you never know. I've seen the AI do crazier things. I think I'm going to use a spy on Patna. That's why I had visibility. Oh, Cree have a spy there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're going to try and actually get some tech boosting. I very rarely actually use spies in this way. It'd be quite fun to actually use them for their actual purpose. Well, that's exciting. The Maori, I can't put pressure on them, but Indonesia still can, so they're still losing that city. Okay, well, just going to leave a couple of troops here just in case. Another free city of Kupes. Oh, we can't stand for this. We cannot stand for this. We must go and liberate it immediately. Onwards, men. Onwards. We've got to be a little bit careful here. Japan have got samurai in. Oh, I think they're going to try and liberate this city before I can liberate the city. Can't be having that. Keep an eye on it. We should be fine. Oh, there's an ironclad in there as well. Yeah, we've got to be really careful here. A +11 campus. Oh, yes, please. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a hurricane. It's in a bad place. Southeast. Okay, well, that's better. I'd rather it went towards Adelaide, to be fair, but still a little bit worrying. One more city liberated for Coupe. That's the 3rd one now. Hee. Never 100 favour each time I do it. I just pick more and more of this sweet, sweet diplomatic favour up. America has got 684 left. That's a crazy high amount. I was like, why can't I make a trade route? And then I saw this and went, yeah, that'll be it. Ugh, that's a lot of death. Egypt is somehow still in the game with 8 science per turn. Hello, Egypt. I mean, fair play. They are there. They're doing what Egypt does best, and that's existing in the middle of a horrendous TSL start. I need to choose my alliances carefully on this game, but if I'm going to have a staging ground into Europe, I think Canada is a good one. They're unlikely to really go to war. They're likely to jump on emergencies, so being on, I think actually this is probably a good idea. So what we're going to do, we're going to make an alliance with them. I'll make a military alliance with them. because they're likely to be involved in all different kinds of emergencies. And some of my fleet, Liberation Fleet Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, which is basically the official name for it, I'm just going to send over to the Canadian Sea. Now, I have open borders with Mapuche, so I can get around the bottom of South America, but it will mean a reasonable commute for my boats, like quite a way. So we'll have to just wait for them to go across. Oh, I just got economics boosted randomly, and I think I just got steam power boosted. Oh no, that was shipyards. Economics build 2 banks. I definitely don't have 2 banks. Not entirely sure why that one boosted for me, but replaceable parts is doubly good. First of all, I get diggers, which are one of the most powerful units in the game. I also, I think, improved my outback ranches. Hang on, what are they? Outback stations. It is food from rapid deployment. Oh, hang on. No, different. I'm thinking of something totally different. Rapid deployment is here, isn't it? Okay, yeah, no, that's ages away. Fine, ignore that. Steam power is the first one I need to get to. Special session of the World Congress. Oh, how come I couldn't do it? Oh, come on. I want to be involved in these emergencies. I stand for these emergencies. Military emergency. Oh, I'm not party to it. I don't know enough about Poland, apparently. That's just annoying. I mean, I'm not even friends with them. Fine. We need to just keep on discovering the world. Keep on being party to as many emergencies as we can. That'll get me in. Oh, Kamasi. Trade routes to city-states give me more culture. That's a pretty decent one, actually. I quite like that. In the meantime, this city broke away from Coupe again. But that's okay. We don't mind that. We'll deal with that in our own time. Liberated again. Oh, Coupe. They're my best friend in all of this because they are just giving me pretty much infinite double production. I mean, it's just wonderful. Like, please, just never stop. Never ever stop. Just stuck a little city and right next to this city that keeps flipping over for Coupe. It's a good little staging ground. I quite like it. Civil engineering is where I'm off to now because I'd really like to build the Statue of Liberty. That would help me massively on my diplomacy. Another campus complete. Brilliant stuff. Okay, that's just going to pick the library up. 183 science per turn at the moment. Still in 6th. India is still out in the lead by far, but it's okay. We're just keeping an eye on them. They just got a lot of space. Huge amount of space. Okay, I'm set up in Patna. This is the time to do this. I'm going to steal a tech boost. 74% chance. It's only 5% chance that my spy will get killed, so I like those odds. The odds are good. Are you going to settle there? I mean, I literally have a settler here, Grand Columbia. Don't you dare. I am watching you like a hawk. You better get off Madagascar. There we go. I thought so. I thought so. You run with your tail between your legs. Ugh. I was going to say, I was going to have to get, like, all annoying on them. Even if they'd settled there, I wouldn't have been able to do anything because I'm playing peaceful, but still, it would have been really, really annoying. I think I can liberate this city this turn with a little bit of luck. Bumpa-dumpa-dump. Yeah, that should be good. Coupe, get back in here, you fool. Give me 100 favor whilst I'm doing it. I'll be back in 5 turns. It's just like back and forth, back and forth. And what's this one doing now? 3 turns to that city. Right, everyone, skip back. Diggers. Hehehehe. These are so good. So good. Okay, right, as I move my fleet from one side of the ocean to another, just using Hawaii as like a little skipping ground. How many turns have we got in the emergency? 5 turns left. We're not going to be able to take this American city, which is a little bit of a shame, but never mind. I am doing okay on this emergency, but, you know, in 5th place, just by having a galley sat in their waters. I don't entirely know what I've been doing, but people seem to appreciate it. Now, diggers are quite a lot of work to make. 9 turns, 430 production. Oof! 1,720 gold. So hopefully, I have a couple of warriors from the early game. 2 warriors, okay, and that's 205 gold for muskets. Oh, I can't just upgrade directly because I haven't got line inventory. Okay, well, that's something I should probably do pretty quickly then. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trevor Daskby, Paul Coffey, Senjit, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!